Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. It's happening. UK government said something very strange to Achiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu that we are waiting the court decision. Remember all that happened and what's going on right now? You will be surprised. They say we are waiting to see what we go on from here. So Tinubu is in that state and in that place where we are waiting to see what will happen next. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's see exactly what is going on as the UK government leaves a very strong, indication that they may is a conditional statement, have totally accepted Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. UK government to Tinubu, we are waiting your and they wait for. We will leave and there like that. British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Richard, says the UK is awaiting the appointment of the new ministers by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This, he said, would enable his country government to take the necessary step towards strengthening collaboration with Nigeria. He also mentioned that said during an interview with the news agency of Nigeria in Abuja, his first media outing since he assumed the duty in Nigeria in May 2023. The new High Commissioner took over leadership of the UK mission in Nigeria from Cotonou, and he came from Cotonou, taking over from Catherine Linger, who is now serving as United Nations Secretary General. Representative from Somalia and heads of the United Nations Assistance Mission to Somalia. The new British envoy said this administration, both countries or more systemic dynamics is key to strengthening relationship and expanding new areas to build upon for mutual benefit. He also identified 6 areas in which both countries could strengthen their cooperation. We have very long-standing ties being wired by history, and we do have a very strong foundation on which to build, and I'm very optimistic about Nigeria's direction in the coming years. We wish to build on our economy, relationship in particular, and the first decision by the new administration shows it is going to take big decision on the economy, which I think will give up the opportunity to grow our own trade, investment, and economic relationship. And I think there are a number of areas where the UK can step up our diplomacy, our bilateral relationship with Nigeria. But of course, we await the appointment of new ministers so that we can have the diplomatic dialogue necessary to lay the ground for some of this. I will say that there are 6 areas we would like to explore. The first, long-standing development and our relationship. And I think what the UK always needs to do when our new administration comes into place is we need to understand the priorities of that administration and how we can adopt and work in mutual partnership with our development program. This is part of our watchword and what we want to see, and this is what we are looking at. So we are waiting to see what he will be doing. So my lovely, wonderful people, you can see for yourself that things are rather very serious, and every single person are beginning to, look at the whole issue and everything on ground. So the British are waiting patiently as well. They want to see the crop of leaders that Tinubu will be bringing into office as ministers. Don't forget that consultations are right on ground, and they need that to be able to work with the people. So Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu has got a lot, to put together And I believe by the time he comes from, he comes back from the UK, because he left France for UK, probably be able to put that, that house together, so that he can be able to truly, sincerely, work with it and ensure that, he has put everything in preparation for the Brits to work with Nigeria as it may be now. So, my lovely people, you can see for a fact that, the British are ready to work with Nigeria, but again, are they be skeptical and waiting patiently to see what the true result of things will be, rather than, try to understand if there will be any form of true relationship at all. The days upon us are very glary, that nobody should take it for granted how far things have been. Okay, so it is important that we understand some of this, we rise up to it, and we do not, leave things, for granted. It is important we begin to understand some of these things. Yes? So, my lovely people, every single one of us needs to understand that Nigeria is in that state, is in that phase where we are trying to navigate and get on with what exactly is going on now. Every one of us have got that opportunity, to ensure that we deliver at our best, to bring, insecurity and some of these things to an end, so that together we can truly make a headway. Okay, so that we can truly make a headway and make a great difference in order for us to move forward as a nation. This nation belongs to us. There are people, there are, challenges that are really, working and really on ground to ensure that they are the ones who are taking charge. However, if we are going to say that, we need this country to change, what are we really putting in place? Okay, I know that we voted, elections have come and gone, swearing in has taken place. Both those who are aggrieved have already concluded their cases. It is left for the judges now to examine every single materials at their disposal and draw conclusion to come out to say, with all the evidence duly considered, we hereby say that we have decided, with whatever that has been presented, that Mr. Lagbaja from Lagbaja Party has won. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. God bless. Have a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.